So since I got here, one of the things we've been working on is the drug situation in town. A lot of people call it a crisis. I'm not particularly fond of that word. I think we have a substance abuse issue in society. It's not just us. It is every major city in Canada, every major city in North America. At the core of that issue are sons and daughters, mothers and fathers. They're people. And we need to remember that no matter what we do. One thing we got here kind of took a step back and looked at the whole of what the city was doing, what the service providers are doing, what the police are doing, what the health district is doing, et cetera. We looked at the whole thing and we realized we were fighting battles and we were doing certain things, but we weren't looking at the full continuum and the full spectrum of supports. So everything from prevention, because if nobody ever uses drugs, then you don't have a problem. So you start there and you kind of work your way all the way up to addicts, rehab, reintegration into society, normal society. So what we're doing is we're taking a step back. Last week, the service providers came and did presentations on kind of where they were in their various efforts to help. The police came, health, schools, to talk about all those pieces of the puzzle. The second piece that we're working on right now is community consultation. So what that is intended to do is to bring the community perspective to the table. We've asked people to come with solutions, identify the issues, identify the challenges, and come with solutions. Community-based, innovative solutions. So we're looking at those. So once we get that community-based piece, then we're doing a program inventory and gap analysis. So what are all the programs and services available? Where are we missing some things? So sure, we have, I think, 3 or 4 programs that pick up needles. Great. Probably covered in that particular area. Now, how do we move to all the different areas? So that's some of the things we're looking at. How we have a safe consumption site. Do we have medical detox? Do we have safe sobering? Do we have full rehabilitation services, et cetera? And then that part of the rehabilitation, do we have supportive housing? Where are those gaps? So all 3 of those pieces feed into an ad hoc group that was set up by council to create a strategic plan. So what that strategic plan will do then is give action items for us to pursue. So some will be in our jurisdiction, some will be outside, some will be working with our partners in the schools, again, police, health, social service providers, religious organizations, indigenous groups, whoever happens to be affected, to work to move towards collective solutions to help folks that are currently in that particular situation. I talk about this as a community issue, so this is all our issue. We're part of the community. Whether or not you're an employee, you're a school teacher, a shop owner, whoever you are, you're part of this. So this does affect us, obviously. Now that said, we encounter in our work people that work in the parks, people that work in the public spaces, City Hall, we see it all the time. This is a very active situation. It's a very visible situation. So we've been asked to pick up needles. We've been asked to, provide help and interventions in places. So I understand that affects all of us. So when we talk about community-based solutions, those solutions can come from within as well. So if people have ideas, if people want to put forward things, and not just complaints, but what helps move us forward. That's what we're looking for.